We heard what you said. Knock down the background music, get a better mic, yada, yada, yada. We appreciate it, and we're working on it, and hopefully this video will be a little better than the last one.
Every time, we got to improve a little bit.
Right.
It's a learning experience.
So, a little recap on what's been happening over the last month. So far, we've sold the RV, sold the Harley, sold the toy hauler trailer.
Mm-hmm. Why are you pointing at me?
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm pointing at these things up here.
Oh.
She's so pretty. I'm gonna superimpose them later.
Okay. I sold the pinball, or no, you sold the pinball machine.
Yeah, we sold one of the pinball machines. We put a bunch of the antique stuff out to the consignment store. So the storage shed's almost empty. We
still have a couple big ticket items left to sell. The razors, his Harley truck. We'll post some pictures up.
The truck I'm not giving away, so I've turned down quite a few really low ball offers. But I figure with tax season coming up, people will be getting some money back. There'll be a little bit more disposable income coming out here shortly.
Still need to sell the companies. That's a big one.
Yeah, the company, we're still going back and forth with too many ifs, ands, or whats. But I'm done with my captain's license, the classes. I've got the U.S. Coast Guard test coming up in March.
I got my yoga certification for teaching.
We got our first aid, CPR, and AED out of the way. We got the website up and running.
It is SAILTSB.com. We wanted to shorten it because he hates typing in a bunch of letters. So SAIL, SAILTSB, for shortened, the space between.com.
All right. We got our stickers done.
I will get a closer up when I can get up.
Our koozies and t-shirts are on their way. We got our Patreon site opened up. Some people have been asking us, why isn't Patreon like begging? And it's not really about the begging thing.
If you don't feel like our value is worth paying for, then you don't pay for it. So, right. I mean, it's kind of like if you're a fan and you want to support us, great. Thank you so much. But we're not going to sit there and beg. I know in our intro it says sail with us on Patreon, and it's completely just
up to you.
Up to you.
Right.
So don't feel like I don't want you to think that we're begging for money, because that's.
And a few other people said that we should just donate everything to charity, and I guess maybe they're thinking we're the Kennedys.
Yeah, I think because we have a lot of toys, or had a lot of toys, that they think that we're well off.
Yeah, there used to be a commercial. I think it was one of the insurance things or something, where the dude's riding around on his lawnmower, and his famous words were, "I'm in debt up to my eyeballs." We weren't quite up to our eyeballs, but boy, we were close.
So not everything was free and clear, paid for.
Right.
Just because we have the toys and enjoy them or whatever doesn't mean that.
But everything's paid off now, and except for the house, obviously, he's got a little bit left, but we'll pay that off when we sell the company.
So, just wanted to clarify that for anyone who was
thinking we were really wealthy.
Yeah. If so, we'd be on a boat in the Caribbean by now.
Right. So are we crazy? I mean, you tell us. Wow. Besides the obvious. So this is a big chunk of change for us. This will be the most expensive non-company related purchase we've ever made. And so, we're willing to pull the trigger on that if you guys are willing to come on board. Online, these catamarans book for anywhere between $18,000 and $26,000 for the 50 to 60 foot range, which breaks it down to almost $5,000 a cabin, maybe a little more. We're going to do all inclusive. There's not going to be any nickel and diming you to death. What you pay, you're on board, you're done. You got nothing else to worry about. We may even take you out to dinner one night.
But we're going to break it up into cabins, so you don't have to book the entire boat.
Right. That way more people can come on. We can get more of a network together.
Yeah, you can meet new people. We're going to try
There's nothing better than throwing a bunch of people that don't know each other together and getting it on film.
We're going to try to profile a little bit to put kind of like-minded people together so there's not confrontation.
Not a total train wreck, just
well, like I said before, we don't want all that drama.
And while the cruise is kind of a general direction, we're going from point A to point B, everything in the middle of the cruise is going to be set by everybody that gets on board. You know, do we want to do more scuba diving? Do we want to do more tours? Do we want to, I mean, you know, what more water sports, you know, whatever that crew for, you know, that comes on board for that week, you know, that's what we're going to do. And, you know, y'all are going to have the choices of, you know, we've got this island, this island, this island that we can stop at or check out, or maybe some of you've got some special spots that you wanted to see that you've seen in other, you know, YouTube videos. So that's where we're going to differ from the standard charter company that picks you up in one spot, drops you off in that same spot a week later, and hopefully you had a good time, but if not, they really didn't care. We do. We want this to be your adventure as well as ours, and we'll get it all on tape.
Yeah, and we'll document it all, and you have something to be able to show your friends for years to come. Let us know. Are we crazy? Are you guys on board? Who's up for it? If we threw this up on a crowdsource funding page, would
you pre-book?
Would people pre-book to?
I mean, you pre-book. I mean, people pre-book cruise lines. I mean, the only difference between us and a cruise line is the fact that there's not 3,000 other people there with you. You're going to have maximum 8-9 people on this boat, including us.
Right. And if for some reason the boat, for whatever reason, doesn't happen, there's going to be some sort of refund. I mean, there's going to be like refunds. I mean,
well, no, if the boat doesn't happen, everybody gets their money back.
Yeah.
The money goes into an escrow account that goes just for the purchase of the boat, and that's it. That's how crowdsource funding works. So if it doesn't happen, then everybody gets their money back. And we buy a smaller boat and keep going.
Yep.
So stay tuned. We're going to hit the water this weekend, do some video, do a little bit of surfing, some paddleboarding. We'll see.
Don't hate us too bad if you're sitting in a foot of snow.
Yeah, sorry. That was your choice. And then we also have the Strictly Sail coming up, where we will be going and looking at some other boats that we really have our eyes on. So we'll talk to you later, and have a great night.
Don't forget to give us a like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and go check out our website. Thanks.